Welcome everyone, this is Like It's 1985. Today's review is Transformers Animated Electrostatic Soundwave. Picked Electrostatic Soundwave up yesterday at Toys R Us. As you can see, he of course is a repaint of the original Animated Soundwave. I do have to say though that if I had to pick one just based on their alt mode, I think I would go with Electrostatic Soundwave. Just because of the cool, you can see there's translucent red plastic for the windows, nice black and red rims, and just red accents all around, as well as the red with the kind of the tribal pinstriping across the hood and the roof and some of the side of the car. So once again, they did not paint this part as they did not do on the original Soundwave as well. They just left it unpainted, which is kind of lazy on Hasbro's part, I think. The other thing to note about these alt modes is both of the instruments do attach to the roofs of the cars, but on this one it's pretty hard to get into the groove, harder than it should be. So yeah, that's pretty much a look at the alt modes. As you can see, they also reversed up the Decepticon logos. Here it's on the this side, and here it's on this other side here. So yeah, very nice alt mode. Like I say, I think I would pick this one if I had to pick between the two. But of course, you know, as always, if you can afford to get both of them, I would recommend get both of them. So to begin the transformation, go ahead and pull down the front of the car like so. That will loosen up the sides. So go ahead and take out the arms and kind of get them out of the way for now. And before I forget, I'm going to rotate these over, because in the last take of this video I forgot to do that. So I'll rotate those out right now so I don't forget. Take this piece here, kind of fold it together, get it out of the way. And then coming back to the legs, spin them apart. And then what you want to do is take this piece here, and what you're going to do is rotate this completely around like so. And we'll do the same thing over here. Kind of show it from this angle now. Okay, so once you've got that, what you want to do is bring down the legs like so, rotate them around, and then bring this piece up like that, which becomes his foot. I'll do the same thing over here. Down, around, and then the foot. Once you've got it in this position, what you want to do is rotate the waist. Now the chest piece is the most difficult. It's not so difficult as far as understanding what has to happen. It's actually difficult just trying to get it to happen. First you want to do is these two pieces here, they want to fold together. So you kind of, it's on a stubborn hinge, but you want to get them together like so. Now there are two pegs, and there's corresponding holes in this piece of plastic here. What you got to do is get this up. It looks like I was able to do it. That's good. So you'll see how it's going to come together like that. It just should snap to place. Go ahead and bring the arms down. There we go. It kind of stays together with varying degrees of success, but that's how it's supposed to be. Excuse me. For the arms, you simply extend them out and down like that. Hands, just fold up and fold out like that. And we'll do the same thing over here. Bring out the hands, and finally up here, fold down the head. Some things to point out: there is this tab here, which in instrument mode, this tab here will go into that peg hole, so you can peg it into there if you so desire, so it makes it look like he's playing the instrument. Another nice feature is the translucent plastic has some molded in details with like kind of like an equalizer. I mean, the original does have this as well, but it just kind of looks a little more cooler with the translucent red. For Ratbat, all you do is simply pull these pieces apart and very gently unfold them like that. Rotate his head up like that, and there you have Ratbat. And here we have both Soundwaves side by side. I do have to say I do like the Electrostatic Soundwave, just in terms of his coloring. This is more of a Generation 1 look, of course, because it has the blue and the gold. But I do like the Electrostatic version just a little bit better, just because of the cool black and red color combination. Now, we'll go ahead and compare Ratbat with Laserbeak. Laserbeak transforms simply by extending out his wings and pushing in the tail, and there you have him. One of the things you should note is Laserbeak does not have any coloring to his head, which is kind of a disappointment. At the very least, you think they would paint, the eye of Laserbeak, but no go there. Whereas Ratbat, of course, has a nicely sculpted, nicely painted head with the light purple or light blue, red, and then the black for his ears. He does have a little hollowness back in his wings. Wish they could have maybe filled that in a little bit more, but it's a small gripe. Overall, you can't go wrong with either figure. If you can get them both, absolutely get them both. But I think my vote would have to go if it came up to a final decision. I'd go with Electrostatic Soundwave. Now, following this review, I'm going to be showing a little slideshow comparing these two with Generation 1 Soundwave, and just kind of put them in different poses and that sort of thing to show you what they're capable of. Which brings me to one last thing with either a mold, but we'll just go ahead and demonstrate with Electrostatic Soundwave. It does have rotation in the head area. The shoulders rather can go 360, a little bit of in and out like that. You got a double jointed elbow. One's a ball joint, as you can see there, and the other one is a swivel, or a hinge, I guess, swivel hinge. Rotation in the waist, but that's just because of the transformation. Ball jointed waist, which is nice, or hips rather. Go back, forward, out, in. And then there's a ball joint at the knee as well, so very nice articulation there. So now the other thing to note as well, of note also, is the fact that on the outside of both of his arms, he does have these holes in which Ratbat in his bat mode can plug into those holes. And then in guitar mode, there's these holes on the inside of his arms, which also using these knobs here can plug into there, so that Soundwave could look like he's actually playing the instruments.